You might be doing this all over again.
Now you can hear Barry. Barry at the moment is off getting dressed up, and the neighbours are peering through the windows. So beware. This could turn. He could be arrested.
Barry?
You might have to
Is it
cut
Barry?
this short.
Yeah, Barry.
Ah, yes. This is.
Easy for you to say.
yes. Not for you with those teeth.
Oh, yeah, my teeth are very good.
Yes. Well, obviously something's happened, Barry, since we last saw you at the Taylor's Field.
Oh, yeah. I always turn up in drag there.
You're in drag there?
Well, sometimes.
Right,
Sometimes, yeah.
right. Well, this has certainly put a different perspective on the Hardy Boy interviews. Basically, this interview is going to consist of several questions, which I trust you'll be able to answer openly and honestly and intelligibly, really.
I'm not sure about the intelligible now.
Yes, and no sort of stupid idiots.
Oh, no.
I'm not a stupid idiot.
Benny Hill got nothing to answer for.
Yes. So, I was going to say I'll try not to embarrass you during this interview, but I think, quite frankly, you've probably embarrassed yourself. Really,
Could be tricky.
He slipped into character again as an Englishman. But I have been charged, not by the court, but by Ralph Taylor, to produce a profile of each and every one of the Hardy Boys.
Well,
and it is a condition of membership to our fraternity, the Hardy Boys. And any falsehoods that you express will result in 10 pins going on per event. So obviously, total honesty is a requirement. And clearly, some of us.
I'm leading pins.
Yeah. Well, I was about to say actually, if you stop interrupting.
I'm leading pins.
You're eating pins.
Yes, eating.
Eating pins.
Yeah, I'm eating pins. Yeah.
Eating. Yes. I'm not going down to his Chinese. You don't work at Pound Hill in the evenings, do you? There's a nice.
Yeah, I do.
There's a chap there called Wayne something, I think, royalty, I think. But anyway, as I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted, that clearly some of us can ill afford to have more pins, and probably that you fall in that category, being the leader on the board.
I'm leading.
You are.
I'm leading already.
Somebody said you were a leader.
Well,
yes.
Yeah.
So you really express.
Very proud.
Ploughed.
Ploughed.
No, we haven't. No, we've rolled the field. We haven't ploughed the field. Yeah, well, moving on, Barry, perhaps you'd like to tell me a little about yourself, your past life, etc. A bit of a sort of an intro. This is me, Barry. And if you can't understand, there will be a PDF file of the transcript of this profile interview available shortly. Barry.
Well, Barry Bartlett. I've been flying, we see, 6 years, something like that.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, that's years, not years.
Yeah, years, yeah.
Yes.
Like years. Like
Yes. 6 years.
6 years.
Yes.
I used to fly big things. Big gliders.
Gliders, right?
Flappy
Gliders,
wings.
yes. Right.
And it's quite funny how I got into flying those.
Really?
I was looking through the Exchange and Mark.
Right.
And it's a magazine for those who've not seen it.
What section were you looking at that time?
Hobbies. And there's a little piece there said, "Come gliding."
Right.
And I thought, let's have a go at that.
Right.
So I had a go at that.
Yes.
But
And was that a success? Well, obviously you're still here.
13 years. 13.
You were 13 years old?
No, 13 years. I fly gliders.
Okay.
And then I give that up.
Right. And why did you give that
I
up?
put the pieces away in a big bag.
Right.
Bag.
Pieces of what? Pieces of 8? Pieces
of fiberglass mostly.
Right. What, you crashed the glider?
I crashed the glider.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I thought, that hurt. So I thought, I don't have to be in them if I fly models.
Right.
So fly models.
But you still put them into bags and in pieces?
I still put them in the bags.
But it's not fiberglass. No.
Oh, a piece of foam these days.
Piece of
Foam.
Foam.
Oh,
Pieces
foam.
of foam.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
So, that was my intro.
That's how you got into it.
Intro, I can't say that word.
Right.
Gliding.
Gliding. Right. Well, I think we're doing quite well at the moment. Bear in mind we haven't got an interpreter here. Yes. So. So that's how you did the flying bit, and your background. I mean, I recall. I think that you had a business, didn't you?
Yeah.
And was it in bearings?
Easy for you to say again. It was in bearings.
In Beijing.
Bearings.
Beijing.
No, in Corley. In Corley. You know,
right.
Corley. We're
Right.
in Corley now.
So did this bearing business run quite smoothly?
Very smoothly. My
Very
lovely
smooth.
bearings.
Bearings,
Yeah.
yes.
Lovely.
And balls?
And to you too.
Yeah.
Yes. You
They
did.
were ball bearings.
Ball
Yes.
bearings.
Oh,
Bearings.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. 33 glorious years.
What was that? 33?
33
30
glorious years.
33 glorious years. That's 33 glorious years. And you're not doing this business anymore, is that?
No, I give up work.
Right.
Yeah. I tell you, I retired, but I can't say that.
You can't say
I
retired.
can't say retired.
No.
Not
It certainly
easy, not
it
easy for
sounds.
me.
Yeah, it sounded almost as though you said retired.
Oh.
So that okay. Now I also believe you led quite a racy lifestyle. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a typo error. A racing lifestyle.
Oh, we're going back many years now.
Really?
Yes.
Was this what, sort of chariots or cars or
Yeah.
not that far?
Sports racing cars.
Sports
Sports racing cars.
racing cars.
Racing cars.
Racing
That's it,
cars.
You got it.
Yes,
You got it.
yes,
Yeah.
right.
Catch it on eventually.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah.
So was that fun or?
Oh, great fun. Not bad. Lovely. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So why did you want to pursue these strange sports that seem to risk your life? Were you influenced by the film Death Wish, or was it?
Yes, could be. That was a bit of a winner, that one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Always liked doing things that were dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I can certainly
Especially
concur.
golf. Very
Especially
dangerous. Golf. Very dangerous golf.
golf.
Yeah. It is when I'm around.
Yeah. What? No balls?
Oh, well, not anymore.
No. But I actually can also concur that your model flying is quite dangerous as well, really, isn't it? Yes. I mean, people now actually have to take force fields and shields with them and things like that. They sort of quite gladiatorial almost, isn't
very
it?
wise, very wise.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. I'm leader on the board, all pins. Yeah.
Yes.
I lead all the pins.
Yes. You need all the pins.
I've got most of them.
You certainly have. Yeah. What colour are you?
Any colour.
Any colour. Right. So they're all valid.
All mine.
Yes. Right. And I also understand you're a bit of a sailor. Well, you certainly frequented the quays of Portsmouth, I hear, in your little boat. Is that right? You're a bit of a sailor?
I've been to Portsmouth, Gosport. Yeah, lots of places.
Sorry, what was the second one?
Gosport.
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 Oh, right. Right.
Portsmouth.
Ah, right.
All down the same way. Yeah.
Is it? Is it?
All the Solent.
Right. I think we know roughly where that is.
Very wet.
Well, you'd expect that with water, wouldn't
Always
you?
flooded.
It's yes.
Always flooded.
Well, the whole of England is now, but
well, I could
yes,
sail anywhere.
yes.
Yeah,
In fact,
could do.
yes. Well, okay, and then why did you? Well, no. Let's move on to this other question. It's Ralph Taylor. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ralph Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Well.
Yes. Now, how did you get to know Ralph?
Well, he come to the flying field
Right.
and learned to fly.
Right.
And he knew you.
Knew you?
Yeah, knew you.
What, a new? Oh,
No,
you mean he knew me?
You, Mr. Go Down. Yeah,
Mr. Who?
Go Down.
Mr. Go Down. I beg your
Oh,
pardon.
Mr. Go Down White.
What?
Go Down White. Yeah.
Oh, Gordon White. Yes,
Yeah,
not
that's
Go
what I
Down.
say, that's what I say.
You sound like a bit strange. Yes, right. Yes, I heard. No, we won't go down that path.
So we got to know each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he said to me, and you, perhaps you'd like to come and try and fly your ride in my sand school.
Yes, I believe you did that with a. Well, you
Modicum-
did it. Yeah, I wouldn't
A
say.
modicum of success.
Okay. Well, it took
I
off all
took
right,
off.
didn't it? Yes.
And I landed.
I think actually the thing on YouTube actually shows us like it wasn't really a landing, was it?
It was a landing on the fence.
Right.
So I
So
tried again and landed on the other fence.
right. Have you tried again since then?
No, Ralph took offence at that.
Really?
So we didn't do that again.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We found a much bigger field.
Really. And
Really?
and how's your flying in that field?
Just as bad.
Right.
Yeah.
But less fences?
Sometimes less expensive.
Right. Yes.
Only some.
And I also believe that somebody told me you actually have an aversion to poles. That's vertical pieces of wood, not people from Poland, I hasten to add.
Oh, I never
Well, maybe he
hit
doesn't.
Never hit the poles.
Really?
I go round them a lot, but I don't normally hit them.
Right. Yes. I think your good lady said something about you being round the pole, or yes. So yes, I think that's a consensus. Supports that argument or opinion. So now look at. Sorry, hold on to your don't. I don't want that rat going across the table here at a great rate of knots.
It's a bit sticky.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I hasten to add that it is super glue you stuck it on with. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So Taylor's Field,
Yeah, lovely.
right? What's the best thing you find about Taylor's Field?
I think the best thing, I think, is when I land on the airstrip.
Right.
All these things that only happen rarely are always the best.
Right.
And
Yeah. So,
the facilities are fantastic.
right.
We spend most of the time in the clubhouse,
Right.
eating, drinking, and being silly.
Right.
Not all of us. But some
All at
of
the
us.
same time?
Usually, yes. And then we have to go out and fly.
Just as a little interlude, or just to break the day up?
Usually, yes.
Okay.
Till I get a pin, and then we come back in again.
Right. And is that quite frequent? You get pins?
Oh, that sounds like a slur.
Well, no. It's probably just your teeth that's causing that.
Could be,
Yes.
it could be.
Yes.
I do slur a bit.
Yes, if you
Spray
spray a
it.
bit as well. Yes, I've got to say, I'll
Sorry
just
about
bring
that.
that out. Yes, spray it, don't say it. They say, don't. Oh no, say it, don't spray it. Sorry, round the wrong way. So,
much fun he's had.
but that's really what you like up there, do you?
Oh yes, the flying, the jollity.
And how do you feel at home with your pals up at Taylor's Field?
Very friendly, very friendly.
Really?
Yes.
Not too friendly.
No.
We won't go that way.
No, we won't go that way.
What about the sort of the slightly sarcastic conversations that tend to prevail?
Oh, I never noticed those.
Really?
No,
Really?
no, all very friendly. All very
Right.
good.
Do you see yourself as quite a perceptive character then?
Oh, what does that mean?
Well, I mean, the fact that you don't understand, you haven't perceived the sarcasm and the.
I think perhaps a subtlety of the language.
What is lost on you?
It could be.
Mm,
Yes. I was born in Kent, you know, so it's quite a long way away.
Right, is that in Canton or is it near? Or is it in the
I think
Sichuan?
Similar, yeah.
It's a bit like Sichuan, is it?
Yeah, Farnborough, Kent, actually, yes. Is that
Right.
near
Yes,
Sichuan?
I wasn't aware of a big Chinese population there.
Yeah, near the Phantom.
Were both your parents Chinese? or were neither of them Chinese? I mean,
I don't think they were Chinese.
right.
Some aberration at school, I think, caused this, yes.
Really? What, in the chemistry lab or?
It could be, yes.
Yes.
There was a big aberration there
Yes.
one day, yes.
Yes.
And my lip went and the hair turned black. Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
Obviously an
Yeah.
experiment that went wrong.
Yeah, I think it may have been wrong as far as I was concerned. I think the others perhaps planned it.
Right. Have you found it a burden looking like this all your life?
Only look like this today.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? And you'll revert back to what?
Yeah, I think this may rinse
Really?
out. Yeah.
Okay. So, and I understand one of your favourite films actually is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Is that right? I think it's a film you could identify with.
Yeah, it's better than Mad Max.
Really?
Yeah.
They make model aircraft, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is that Max?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah, okay, I've got my wires crossed a bit there. Going back to Taylor's Field, camaraderie.
Frequently.
Camaraderie, and that's not an Italian singer. How do you feel about do you sense there is camaraderie amongst the...
Very much.
You understand the word?
Oh, yes.
What word was that?
Yes.
What word did I actually mention?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Oh,
very
camaraderie,
good.
oh.
Well, very good. Oh,
Reading
God,
myself.
it's starting on me now. Jesus Christ.
He's rubbing off.
So you're quite happy with that? You find that people accept you in either of your roles as Barry Bartlett or Fu Manchu?
Not sure they accept me in this one very often.
I think they'd probably be quite frightened, actually.
Good, yeah.
Yes.
Big,
Few of us have seen you like this.
Yes, if you want to see me like this, I think, just so nobody recognised me.
Well,
Really.
two of your neighbours are looking through the window, looking very puzzled. Who's got a rug on his head? But there you go.
Very hot.
Sorry?
Very hot.
Belly hot.
Yeah, very
Right.
hot.
Yes.
My
Well,
haircut.
we're only going to be on for this. Only goes on for another hour and a half.
Oh, lovely.
Taylor's Field. Now, everybody has a role that they either gravitate to, aspire to, or is assigned.
Sausage, usually.
Sorry?
Sausage.
A role.
Yeah, sausage roll.
I say, your Chinese wit is beyond. Hey,
Yeah, funny.
So beyond the catering bit, how do you what's your input to and then keeping it clean, because it could end up with and it's got to be totally honest, because it could be 10 pins.
My input.
How do you contribute to Taylor's Field?
Keeping everybody on their toes when I'm flying.
Yes, yes.
And Ralph lets me use the
Cow?
mower.
A what?
Mower. Oh,
The mower.
mower.
Right. What sort of mower is it?
It's a wide on.
A wide one.
Very wide on.
A
mower.
wide on.
Yeah.
A ride-on mower.
Well, yeah, two. Yeah, very
Okay.
good, very good.
Two of them.
Right.
Two ride-on mowers.
Both you and I both ride them off.
Yeah. Some of us tend to hog it, and I'm looking at him.
Yeah.
But there again, you have more experience with your mobility scooter, I suppose, don't you? Really, which I think in a previous profile I alluded to, and you're becoming very competent in it. Yes. So basically, you've obviously had a broad experience of life and a very varied life. And an exciting life. Is there anything else you'd like to add to your profile as we draw to a close?
I think I may take up the possibility acting.
Acting. Do you see yourself as a thespian?
Oh no, I just do acting.
A couple of people said there looks like a thespian walking down the road, but
well, perhaps I know it's my natural ability.
your what?
My natural ability.
Availability.
Oh, yeah, that as well.
Yes.
Very good. Yeah. I'm available.
Right. So really, that's really all you aspire to now in your life, is it, to be a thespian?
I think
To
so.
tread the boards.
We tried lots of things.
Really?
And yeah, I think it's what you call it, acting.
Acting, yes, or role playing probably is more at. Probably the part of it, Chinaman would be. Shouldn't be on your list.
No, I think you're probably right about that. Yeah, I think no, not Chinaman.
What would you like if you had to come back as another character? What would you like to come back as for the next profile?
Father Christmas.
Father Christmas.
Yeah.
You've heard it here first,
Yeah.
folks. Barry will be doing a second profile as Father Christmas.
He only works once a year.
Right, right.
I like
So,
that. I like that.
yes, yeah, that would suit you, that sort of work profile.
I think so.
One day a year.
Yeah, one day a year.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, you've obviously slipped into retirement quite comfortably. And, well, Barry, I must thank you, Barry, for being frank with me. By the way, I've got to say, who is
not
Frank?
Go there, not go there.
Well, Frank. Frank. And certainly, I think today's profile interview has been great fun. It will be out shortly on YouTube and open to comment.
Me regret this for the rest of my life.
Well, you could end up with quite a serious fan base.
Could be.
Equally so, you could end up with death threats from China. But anyway, so Barry Bartlett, Fu Manchu, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Goldown. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You absolute plunk.